you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on another team from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bulls will kick it away to start. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Redhawks offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last year. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Redhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Back to throw, it's Finn. Oh, they're after him. Got it in the middle, it's Williamson. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. The Redhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Redhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Redhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Buffalo's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. That's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Bulls, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Roberson. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. He's got it. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Red Hawks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunity.
Breaks into the open. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field, and that's why you had a big play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Roberson. Fires to the middle. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And it'll be down right there. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The The RPO, it's complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location.
Makes the catch down the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Pulls it and fires to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Redhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the run, it's Tracy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They'll send out the kicker here. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside give. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to pass, it's Roberson. Out of the backfield, he's open. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle. It's Morrill. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Another incompletion. Third down.
Offense. And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap in this drive will come from their own 17. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. They were able to get the sack.
And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. For a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this three-star QB is.
With the catch, it's Williamson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rush is on him. That's caught. It's Reynolds. The Red Hawks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Blake. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Snow. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Off the RPO, complete. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them, but if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes the other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Redhawks are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Here's a heat. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down. Mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Fighting off the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything.
Touchdown, Redhawks! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Off play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Dropping back, it's Blake. Sets up the screen.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The play action fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Finds the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Bulls headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Henderson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Sure hands. It's McMillan. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll try the field goal and try to draw even here before halftime. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And we are dead even here in the second. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
He'll start this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Blake. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice.
Turning it on. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bulls are flying down the field. They're going back to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the gun, the running back has it. And the Bulls get it up to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Perry. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. That's caught. It's Reynolds. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Redhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a man. Firing to the right, complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Red Hawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Blake. They're setting up the screen. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They'll go back to the ground. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Bulls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Zings it complete to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Buys a little extra time. Gets rid of it. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Scanning the field, it's Finn. Quick completion on the out route. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
With the catch, it's Williamson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Red Hawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Danny.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Blake. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Find some fresh air.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it himself. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
With a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This offensive line coach needs to have a chat with his guys on the sideline because this is just unacceptable. 3 straight plays, 3 straight sacks.
And the Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Blake. Fires to the big fella. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the defense.
Grab near the sticks. It's McMillan. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Bulls are on the move. Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. Out of bounds at the 40, and quite a return to set up the offense here. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williamson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I'll tell you, this offense just can't afford too many more incompletions because time's running out in the game. They need big plays in the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
Caught near the sticks. It's Reynolds. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. The Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Russell. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air. It's Finn. Makes the grab. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, they make the kick. They're now within a possession, but they don't have any timeouts left. So you're expecting them to come out here in an onside formation. And let's see what happens. This is going right down to the wire.
And this is why you team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a